Welcome to Heroes Among Us, the 2008 Hero Awards.
And then there are those people who have jobs who aren't particularly dangerous.
Like people who work in offices.
Yes, like people who work in offices and other ordinary jobs who just happen to be at the right place at the right time to make a difference.
That's right. Now here's a guy who was really in the right place at the right time, whose quick reflexes saved the woman from certain death, and it was such a close shave that he was nearly killed himself. Let's take a look.
Despite being wheelchair-bound, Marguerite Jones gets around the small town of Lodi, California. As she does often, Marguerite was crossing the Union Pacific Railroad tracks when suddenly things went terribly wrong.
I got on the track and I got stuck and bumped off the seat. I couldn't get back up. I couldn't see the train, but I knew that the train was there because it was blowing the whistle.
She was stuck in that wheelchair, was stuck on the track. There was nothing she could do for herself. We were attempting to stop, making our best effort. There was nothing we could do for her.
I was sitting there waiting for it to run over me.
I was at the stop sign looking at my phone, checking movie times, and I just happened to look back into my rear view mirror and I saw Marguerite laying on the railroad tracks. Then I came in reverse and I hopped out, and I ran over to her. I had to duck under the arms because they were down, and she was laying about right here, right out of her wheelchair.
He picked me up, carried me to the edge, and put me down on the ground, and the train went by.
It's a terrible feeling looking at somebody and there's nothing you can do as you're coming up and knowing that you're going to kill them.
After the train had stopped, I went over and looked at the wheelchair. It was probably 50 or 60 feet down that way, just completely torn apart.
He put his life on that tracks for me, and I think he's a wonderful person. He's a marvelous boy. He's my angel.
All I did was the right thing. It didn't really go through my mind whether the whole hero thing. I just acted, and I'm glad I did the right thing. I wouldn't call it really heroic. It's just doing what anybody should do. It's either do the right thing or sit there and watch her get hit by a train. And it'd be very hard for me to live with just having not done nothing.
And now, please welcome in person, Sam Huffman.
First, I would just like to say, wow. I had no clue that doing something like that would bring me here. I just want to thank my family, the man upstairs, of course, because if it wasn't for the way I was raised, who knows what I would have done. I have a wonderful girlfriend, and I have everything going in my life pretty good, and this is just one more thing. I want to thank you guys once again for having me up here, and that's all I got. Thank you.